Today we're baking up our summertime classic with a twist. It's peach crumble pie. This beauty features juicy peaches nestled beneath a buttery, crumbly topping. It's the perfect dessert for using up all those fresh summer fruits, and it's sure to impress your friends and family. Stick around, I'll show you how it's made. There's three basic parts to this pie: the crust, the crumble, and the filling. While you could just go and buy a store-bought crust, you really should make one of your own. It's not nearly as hard as you think. Check out my video for any loose blackberry pie for the recipe and instructions. There's going to be a link up here. I'll also put a link down in the description. After you've made the dough for the crust and it's resting in the fridge, you can start on the crumble. Just whisk together the dry ingredients: flour, sugar, and salt. Then incorporate the melted butter and vanilla and almond extract. For an extra boost of flavor, add in some diced ginger and chopped nuts. I'm using pecans as I always have those in my pantry. Mix together. I like using a fork as this breaks up the bigger clumps. Make sure to get all of the dry flour. Set this aside while you move on to the filling. You'll want to have about 5 or 6 large peaches that are firm. They'll be easier to peel and also easier to slice. In a medium saucepan, add in the sugar, water, lemon, and cornstarch. Whisk on medium-high heat until it becomes thick. It takes about 4 to 5 minutes. Remove the saucepan from the heat and add in the vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Whisk to combine. Then add in all of the sliced peaches. Stir gently to coat all of the peaches. Set this aside while you prepare the pie crust. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit and position the rack on the lowest level. And also, if you have a pizza stone or a baking steel, place this in the oven. Make sure that it's a cold oven and place it on the lower rack. If you don't have either of these, place a cookie sheet in there. This helps with even baking for the bottom of the pie. Your pie crust should be chilled before baking. This assures that you get a flaky crust. For my fruit pies, I like to sprinkle dried rolled oats on the bottom before adding in the fruit filling. This helps to absorb some of the extra liquid that comes from the fruit. You won't even know that it's there after it's baked. Spoon in the peaches carefully and along with the juices. You may not need all of the peaches. Sprinkle the crumble over the top and cover the fruit completely. Give the crust edges a brush with an egg wash. Lower the oven temperature to 375 Fahrenheit and make sure that you place the pie on a sheet pan that's lined with parchment paper or a silicone mat, as there might be some spills while baking. Bake the pie for 55 to 65 minutes until the crust is golden brown and the filling is bubbling and looks like it's set. Check halfway to see if the crust or the crumble are browning too much. You can cover with tin foil if you see this happening. Allow the pie to cool completely before slicing. I'd recommend about 4 hours before slicing for a better slice. If you want to, you can wrap the pie in plastic wrap and then place it in the fridge overnight. This assures that the pie is going to be set. You can warm it in the oven slightly before you want to serve it. Thank you again for watching, and please share your baking experience with the comments below. Thanks again.